So I need you, Morgan, I need you to tell Swander what you want me to do to help you get Aubrey out. Okay? God is with you. He's been with you this far, but there are some things that's going to be required from you in your flesh. He can't do it all. He's not getting off the throne. Jesus is in the room. Holy Spirit lives inside of you. God is not coming off the throne. Amen. You got to stand up in the authority and in the power that He has given you and lean on the promises that He told you that you asked Him for. He's not a man that He shall lie, nor the son of man that He shall repent. If He spoke it, shall He not make it good. Trust Him. Trust me this far. He didn't say it's going to be easy, but He said, I'll be with you. So you step into the authority that He's giving you and you get this baby out.
Boom. Water breaks. And I'm like, yes! Like, and it hit me like, oh my gosh, I have to do this another night. Like, I'm not having a baby tonight. And I have to sit through a whole nother night of hardly any sleep, contractions, and we just start crying together. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Get My Fit YouTube channel. I'm really excited. Look, the baby's asleep. We're gonna try and get this video done. If I need to pause and finish the rest later, I will do so. But I am officially 6 months, I was about to say 6 months pregnant. Lord, nope, no thank you. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I am 6 months postpartum at the time this video will drop, and I am finally going to tell my birth story. I have been trying to get this birth story out obviously for some time now, but it's okay. It is very interesting, and I really want some women to hear if you eventually want kids and you just want to know, like, what is labor like, just hear an experience. I'm going to share specifically because I wanted to have a home birth, but I ended up having to go to the hospital, and I'm just gonna, dive into all that happened. All right, so let's get right into it. So just to be clear, I wanted a home birth. I didn't want it at first. At first, I thought I was going to give birth at the hospital because that was the only option. I was looking forward to having this experience because I really wanted to feel comfortable. I already knew that I wanted to do a natural birth. So whether I was at the hospital or not, I knew that I didn't want an epidural. I didn't want any sort of pain meds. And I wanted to just be as absolutely comfortable as possible and at peace. I was doing a lot of research into just different things about birth, and one thing that really stuck with me was, one, obviously just how natural the process is, but how as women, when we feel at absolute peace and our body can relax, the baby can come out easier versus you're in an environment where you're tensing up, your body's tense, and it can take the baby longer to come out. So I wanted that experience to be as peaceful and as painless as possible.
You had to be sitting in somebody's hospital wondering.
Dude.
False alarm.
I'm so happy I'm home. Oh my gosh.
Okay, look. Be chilling. Watching Lion King.
Just in my comfort zone. Listening to this nice soothing music. Even the birthing center, it was nice because it emulated a home, but it's not your home,
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing like being in your own home, but just being comfortable.
All right.
I was due August 27th. That was a Wednesday. My dad flies into town. We go out to dinner, me, him, and my husband. We go out to dinner that evening. Cool. I'm having Braxton Hicks contractions, which are essentially play contractions. They're not painful. They just kind of, your uterus tightens. You feel it, but it's not painful at all. And that was Wednesday. So Thursday, My dad's like, okay, where are we going to dinner tonight? So I'm like, okay, Dad in town. You want to keep going out to dinner? All right, let's go. So my husband and I, once again, we meet him at his hotel this time, and we're sitting down at dinner. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening, and I start to have contractions where I have to pause and stop talking in order to, go through the contraction. So at that point, I had downloaded an app that logged like the time of how long the contractions was, or how long they were, and the amount of time in between each contraction. So my contractions, they might have been lasting around a minute, but they were pretty spaced out. But nonetheless, it definitely was picking up to a place where I couldn't talk anymore through them. I had to just take a second. I vividly remember at the very end of the dinner, I went to the bathroom and then I came out and I started having a contraction, and I was like, hold on. I couldn't even walk. I was like, hold on. And I was just breathing through it. So we get home, my husband and I get home that night, and he gets ready for bed, I get ready for bed, and we lay down to go to sleep. He goes to sleep, and I literally stayed up. I couldn't fall asleep that whole night. So I had a big pregnancy pillow, so I'm laying on my side, and I'm still experiencing these contractions. So it's around 11 p.m. and that's when I got up. Husband's still asleep. I didn't wake him up. I'm like, look, I'm just gonna, all right, we're here. This is it. It's happening, okay? So I'm moving around the house. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the living room, and I'm literally just moving through the contractions. I did reach out to my midwives at that point just to tell them what was going on. I had reached out to my main midwife that night at dinner to just let her know I'm picking up a little bit. Thursday nights, I am going through these contractions by myself, and actually really taking the time to utilize some of the things that I had learned in preparation for having a natural birth. And a lot of it was about movement. So one thing that really helped me throughout the experience was, if you can imagine, I'm in the bathroom, my hands are down on the counter, and I'm just like kind of swaying my hips from side to side and like letting my belly hang. One of the things that really helped me was like not tight, like I said, like not tightening up, just like, and just like literally almost as if you can imagine like sticking your stomach out, like just letting go of all your muscle. So that really, really helped. One thing that I was very adamant about was not being afraid, because I believe that God revealed to me that like fear is something that the enemy really tries to make women either not want to have kids, obviously be afraid to have kids, be, anxious and worried the entire time. So I wasn't experiencing none of that. I was not afraid. And especially when I, just got kind of into a rhythm of moving through the contractions, I'm like, all right, next contraction. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's move. So I didn't have my midwife come over until my contractions were lasting a minute long, less than 5 minutes apart, for an hour long. So it was around, I want to say around 1:30, 2 a.m. when it got to that point, and I called my midwife. I finally woke up my husband, and I'm like, boo, Swandra's on the way. That's my midwife's name. She's on the way. Yeah, I've been up for the past hour and a half, just moving around here, and she's on the way. She said we can go ahead and blow up the tub and let's have a baby.
Hello everyone. It is 2:58 a.m. and Mama just woke me up and said she's having very close contractions for the past hour, and she's walking around here, and now my mom's here, and we got this tub. She's having a contraction. She's been having them. My mom's here. He's still here too. But we are getting ready to wiggle this baby out. There's your mommy.
We think I'm about to have this baby tonight. We don't have the baby that night. After a while, my midwife comes, and not a while, she comes, but after a while of laboring, my contractions started to slow down as we got more into the morning. So then my midwife ended up leaving, and it was Friday. So Friday morning was a little slower. I still was experiencing contractions, but they had spaced out to about 20 minutes apart, 20, 30 minutes apart. Mind you, I have not gotten much sleep. I want to notate that. So Friday morning, my husband and I are in the house. He made me breakfast. We going over finances a little bit and, just kind of going about our day normally. Throughout the day, even when I was pregnant, she didn't move much. So wasn't much jumping off during the day. I'll say that. And then nighttime came and kind of same thing. Friday was probably like the quietest night. We were in the house, just chilling. Everyone kept texting my phone like, oh, well, how the baby got in there is how the baby gonna get out. So, do with that what you will. But it was a slower night. But nonetheless, I really didn't get much sleep because the contractions didn't enable me to, one, just lay down too comfortably. I did actually sleep in this chair a couple times, but I just couldn't sleep that long. I think the longest stretch of time I might have gotten was maybe 50 minutes. So I'm kind of in and out of sleep all night.
So far, I 10 out of 10 recommend a home birth because I get to just labor as long as I want and need, and it's not like a rush thing, and I'm in the comfort of my own home. But yeah, one thing that just definitely a big takeaway, home birth is the way to go. No pressure, you feel comfortable, at peace, you're not rushing, none of that. So definitely satisfied with my decision thus far.
Nonetheless, I didn't end up calling my midwife that night, so it was just us. Now Saturday comes. And at this point, I'm getting tired, okay? I haven't slept a full night's rest and I'm still contracting. So Saturday morning comes and Khalil and I, and my mother-in-law and our two nieces, we go to the park. And Khalil is like hubby coach right now.
We at the park, Big Mama Mo, trying to get you out of this belly, Aubrey. How you feel, Big Mama?
At this moment in time, I feel pretty uncomfortable.
You feel fully loaded?
I said pretty uncomfortable.
Fully loaded like a Chevy.
And he is encouraging me to walk around, but we're walking around. He's like, okay, give me 3 down and backs. We're doing all this stuff. We're doing lunges, whatever. At this point, I'm just extremely uncomfortable. I feel like I weigh about 1,500 pounds, okay? I'm like, girl, come on, please.
It is a 12 pounds on my pelvis walk.
Pregnancy fun?
You said was pregnancy fun?
Was it? Is it?
Yeah, the pregnancy part, this part isn't very fun.
Saturday night comes, and at this point, I'm so uncomfortable. So my midwife, one of them suggested that my husband draw me a bath. I get in the bathtub, and it is like this, total relief. He got the worship music playing. He turns the lights down real low. We got the candles going. I felt so much more relaxed in that bathtub, and it really helped to just take kind of the pressure off of my uterus because she was hanging so low. It was just nice to let the water essentially hold my belly up in that time. And then we get out, obviously still going through labor and everything, and we get to rocking. Khalil is really helping me. He's been helping me this whole time, but that night especially, we're going through all the different partner positions that we learned. He's giving me a lot of counter pressure, which was A1, okay? I genuinely believe the Lord exposed to me how important it is for men and women to have a baby and have the man really support the wife and utilize his upper body strength to give counter pressure and utilize his shoulders to sway and just help you through that process. Because what are the odds that he just happened to be a man who's strong versus like my midwives, they would give me counter pressure, but I'm not gonna lie, it was not the same. He did it. Whew, the midwives did it. I'm like, come on, push. But nonetheless, that night we're swaying, going through the contractions. At this point, they get to a point where they are 1 minute long, 5 minutes apart, lasting for a full hour. So we call the midwives. This time, everybody come. You know, my main midwife came, a couple other midwives. We fill up the tub. We're doing it. We're thinking, all right, tonight's the night we're gonna have a baby. It's probably around like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, in those hours. And right before we got in the tub, I was on the toilet. I'm not gonna lie, the toilet laboring, that was painful. I know that, you know, they say that that's really good for labor. The toilet was painful. At a certain point, I did get in the tub. The one thing I do wish that I would have done is got checked. At this point, I hadn't had any cervical checks. My midwives gave me the option to decide if I wanted to have cervical checks, and I said no. So I get in the tub, and hindsight, I was about, I want to say 4 centimeters dilated. So at the time they said that they wouldn't have had me get in the tub at that point if they had known that. But nonetheless, my contractions were like definitely picking up, and I get in the tub. Whew, it was so relaxing, still going through the contractions. But I mean, the atmosphere was undeniable. Like with the worship music playing, I mean, the way Khalil and I were moving as one that night, and just the whole time, but especially that night, it was beautiful. So I end up getting out of the hot tub, and I actually, the birth tub, and I like nicked my foot on this stool in our bathroom, and I started bleeding. So from there on out, like I wasn't getting back in the hot tub because my foot was bleeding. I nicked my foot, can't get back in the tub. So I'm like, I go lay down for a little bit in this room exactly, because there's this rug on the floor that's so comfortable. I lay down, I doze off for a few minutes. I just need some rest. I'm so tired by this point. Okay, so Khalil dozes off with me. Okay, we come in here, we just need some time to ourselves. And while we're doing this, everybody's like packing up their stuff. They dump out all the water in the tub. The space is cleaned up. Mother-in-law, she's helping clean up everything, and everybody leaves. So Khalil knows this. I don't know this yet. So I'm laying down, and he had walked out before me because he woke up before me. And he sees that everybody left. I didn't see it. He doesn't come in and tell me. We're in here. I get up. I go out there to see, talk to whoever is still in there. Everybody's gone. I walk out there and I'm like, everybody's gone. Everybody left. Where did they go? And it hit me like, oh my gosh. I have to do this another night. Like, I'm not having a baby tonight, and I have to sit through a whole nother night of hardly any sleep, contractions, and we're just here. So I come back in his room. I'm talking to Khalil. I'm telling him this stuff, and we just start crying together because we were so tired, and he was so wonderful. He was not leaving my side. He was not, I'm about to take a nap, so, hang out by yourself. No. It was like we was in this together. And we were talking, and like, this was like, we were like, this is some really like married people stuff. But we were like, oh my gosh, like we're alone. Like we felt so alone. And that night, Khalil, it was early in the morning at that point, early Sunday morning, Khalil draws me another bath because he's like, this is the only, place where she can feel some relief. So it's Sunday around probably like 3, 4 a.m. maybe a little later. But I get in the bath. I got the airplane pillow around my neck again. I'm getting ready to just get some type of shut-eye. And Khalil ends up falling asleep, like literally on the floor right outside the bathroom. And I get maybe about 50 minutes, maybe 60 minutes of sleep, wake up, and I'm kind of going through it in my mind. I'm going through it. I'm going through it at this point because I'm just really, really tired. And the finish line is not in sight, you know? So I text my midwife. I told her just how I was feeling, and I wanted to stay in the tub a little bit longer so that Khalil could get some rest. I didn't want to disturb him. So I'm texting my midwife, and I'm kind of gearing up to get out the tub because I felt a lot of relief in the tub. But once you get out, the physical weight of my belly is like it gets really heavy again. Before I got out, I prayed. I stopped and I prayed because I was like, Lord, I need your strength. I have no more left in me. I need your strength. I was so tired. I was ready to be done, but we had to keep going. So I prayed right before I get out, and then I step out the tub and I'm like inching around the house, going through these contractions. But as soon as I got out the tub, I was saying to myself, I am able because he is able. I am able because he is able. Every single time a contraction would come, I'm literally speaking scripture over myself. I'm literally, these words, the same spirit that rose Jesus up from the dead is the same spirit that lives in me. And the Lord has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And I'm just going through these scriptures and speaking them over my life. And I'm saying, me and Jesus and Aubrey are working together to get her out right now. And I exercise my spiritual authority and command my water to break. Because mind you, my water has not broken yet. And it's somewhat normal. Like, you know, your water doesn't have to break in order for you to go into labor. But once your water breaks, it's like, okay, baby's coming. So I'm like, when is my water gonna break? So every single contraction, I am speaking these scriptures over myself because I will not be defeated. I can't be defeated. Like, I got out that tub, like, if I don't get my mind and my spirit right physically, I feel so bad that everything is going to feel defeated. Mind, spirit, body, everything. So I was like, no, I'm not going like that.
I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that.
I am going to be empowered. I'm going to exercise my spiritual authority. So I labored like that for about an hour. And I'm not gonna lie, Khalil, he was going through it too, because he was struggling because it was like he wants to support me. He's like, God, like, where are you? Like, and it was tough. But I did that for about an hour, speaking that word over myself. I'm on the couch going through a contraction, saying what I just said. Boom, water breaks. And I'm like, yes! Like, like literally I am tripping. I'm like, yes! Like, and this was no, like when your water breaks, I knew. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what she was talking about. Cause it like exploded. Okay. So I'm like, whew, water broken. Yes. I'm still not done, but that was a big step in the right direction. Now I'm feeling like it's go time. We're gonna have a baby. A couple other of the midwives come over, they're helping me. I go outside and we're trying to walk this baby down. The midwives had a conversation right before we went outside and basically was saying that because I had been in labor for so long and now that my water had broken, ideally they want your baby to come within 24 hours of your water breaking to decrease your risk of infection. And at that point, I'd been fine, the baby was fine, heart rate was good, all that. But we didn't want to wait until it got bad to now we're trying to rush to the hospital. So they're like, okay, if this doesn't happen, we should think about a transfer. I'm like, no, I'm not going to no hospital. So let's get our butt up. We going outside, we walking, we lunging, we doing all the things. And y'all, this is Memphis heat in the summertime. It was hot. I do not like the heat already, whether I'm pregnant or not, but pregnant and in labor, I'm really irritated that I have to go out there and it's so hot, but I can't, I'm literally not even thinking about it because I'm like, I don't even care. I gotta get this baby out. We're just like literally doing everything we can in our power, in our natural power, to get this baby out. And that was literally all day. Like I was outside and I came back inside and we were doing some other things to really just help like push her, not literally push her down. I can't remember exactly, but the midwives had this technique that they had me doing. So literally all day, my water broke around 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. We were working in this house trying to get this baby out. They gave me some sort of pill. I can't remember what it was, but it was to essentially help. It was a natural way to help ramp up the contractions to help get her down faster. But one thing they were saying was because I had been in labor for so long, you know, naturally when a muscle is worked for a long period of time, it doesn't push as hard because it's tired. So they were saying because my uterus had been working for so long that I might not have the push that I need. It might not rear up by itself to actually get her out. We did a few different checks periodically throughout like the end of the day to just see how far dilated I was. And I mean, we are praying because in our minds, like, the idea of going to the hospital is like, no, like God would not do this. Like he, you know, is going to allow us to have this natural at home birth. I know we're not going to the hospital. But then as the time got later and later, I genuinely started to feel like so tired and just, I couldn't fathom having a whole nother night and definitely not a whole nother day of being in labor. So, it was around 9:45, and I'm still doing my lunges every single time a contraction comes up. I'm walking all throughout the house. They're giving me these pills. I got the worship music playing. I specifically told my husband I need some upbeat stuff to keep me up and going. And by 10 o'clock, I got checked and I was only 7 centimeters dilated. And I had a talk with my husband, and I just said, like, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. And we headed to the hospital. We just decided, look, we're good. The baby's good. I'm good. We're not rushing an emergency to the hospital, but we want this baby out before 24 hours hits. And at that point we were around 12 hours. So people ask, oh, what should I bring my hospital bag? I don't know, because I didn't pack a hospital bag because I didn't think I was going to the hospital. So I literally grabbed my phone, get to the hospital, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really irritated that we have to go to the hospital. I really don't want to go, but I'm also so tired that I'm just like, whatever. But we get to this hospital. I'm still contracting. I'm still so uncomfortable. And we walk in, well, I didn't walk in, I was wheeled in, but it is freezing cold. It's so cold in there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I cannot believe I'm here. Like I'm so uncomfortable. And I watched this documentary called The Business of Being Born before I even decided whether I was going to do hospital or home birth. And they were just talking a lot about the policies and the procedures that they do at the hospital. And that was one of the main reasons I didn't want to go, because I didn't want to deal with all that stuff. So we get in my room. I have a male doctor or a male nurse, and he asks if he can do a cervical check or if I would want a woman to do the cervical check. And I did request a woman. I actually at first said that do I need to have a cervical check? Because I just had one about 20 minutes ago at the house. I'm 7 centimeters. So policy, I had to have a cervical check. I wanted a woman to do it. So he completely switches nurses. I feel like he felt like I might be a little difficult. I probably was, but they switch. So now I have a black female nurse. So she comes in and she's like, are you like, I heard you like were refusing a cervical check. And I'm like, I never just refuse. I just feel like that's a strong word. I just asked, like, do I have to do it? Like, we're at a point where I have to get the cervical check. I gotta get the blood pressure cuff on. They put the IV in me. They put this cord like behind my baby's head to like monitor her through the contractions. They put 2 bands around my waist to monitor me, to monitor her. And at this point, I am mentally, I'm like so irritated because everything that I done seen in that documentary about how these hospitals have all their policies and stuff, I'm experiencing it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was super dramatic. So after they done tied me down to the bed, I'm literally like to my nurse, I'm like, are you gonna chain my ankles to the bed next? Like, I'm being so dramatic. Like, I dead felt like a prisoner. You know, you ever seen in prison shows where a prisoner has to go to the hospital and they put chains on their ankles and on their feet? Like, that's literally what I felt like. So, I'm sorry, Niecy, if you ever see this, I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time, because I'm giving her a hard time. Then meanwhile, she come in talking about, oh, we need you to sign this document. It says that, you know, just in the case of emergency, if she needs a C-section, you know, we have your permission. And my husband's like, do I need to sign that now? Like, I don't want to sign that. Like, I don't, if we get to that point, I can sign it, but I don't want to have to sign it. And now you already have my permission. No, we don't want no C-section. Like, we are being so difficult, but hey, I don't care. Okay. We don't want to be here. We do want to be here, but we don't. But my midwife, who thankfully was able to come with me, she has a talk with us. And she's like, look, we came here because we need resources to help get this baby out. If we were gonna not take all the resources they have, we could have just stayed at home. So it kind of helped calm us down a little bit. She's in love, but she don't play. But she, you know, she was really helping us out in that moment. So I literally just needed a little bit of Pitocin. And my midwives carry Pitocin, but they don't use it to progress labor. They use it for postpartum hemorrhaging. So we probably got there around 1 in the morning, I'd say. And I start laboring, they get the Pitocin going. I went on the lowest dose at first, which was 2. And then it definitely kicked up the contractions. Thank God for my husband and the counter pressure. I think the way that we were like working together was genuinely like a beautiful thing to see, even for like the staff, because I just feel like so many women come in and they might not have their partner, or they might be kind of bummy and just kind of sitting there letting her go through it herself. But no, Khalil, thank you, because he was there every single contraction. We get to push time, and I know it's push time because I tried to go to the bathroom and it didn't work. And then I went to go sit on the bed again, but I literally could not sit down. I felt like I was gonna be sitting on her head. So it's time to push. So at first I turn around and I'm not like laying on my back, but I'm on my knees and like trying to push that way. And I'm pushing. I started around 4 a.m. and I was pushing for dear life, okay? My midwife, she got the water, you know, there for me because I felt like I was working out, okay? I've been working out this entire time, but no, the push was like really that final push. It was a lot of effort. So I push and push and push. The doctor finally comes in. He don't come in till the very end. And he's like, oh no, she can't be like that. She needs to get on her back or get on her side. So I'm like, here we go. All right. I will get on my side. It was so funny when I was like pushing at the very end, the other like nurses and stuff came in and they're like, go Morgan, go, you can do it. You know, push, 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 you're almost there. Like, no, I had a whole like cheering section. It was like for real. So I get on my side, I'm pushing like that. And she finally comes out at 4:51 a.m. She was born. I tore just a tiny bit. I got like 3 stitches. That was only painful because I feel like the doctor was not very gentle, in all honesty. But she was born and I was like, oh, I'm done. So I was just so grateful that she was healthy, I was healthy, and everything worked out. But I did have my natural birth. Even though it wasn't where I wanted to have it, I honestly would definitely do a home birth again or go for a home birth again, because being able to labor the way I did was really good, because I genuinely was comfortable, versus once I got in the hospital, I was uncomfortable, but I kind of got the best of both worlds, because by the time I got to the hospital, I only needed them for just a couple hours to just get across that finish line. And I felt like I was able to utilize like two of the huge benefits of both places: the comfort of being at home and laboring, and, you know, the urgency that the hospital does often push on women to have the baby. I was ready, came in 8 centimeters, I'm ready to go. So that is my experience. I stayed in the hospital Monday. I had her, was there all day Monday, and ended up leaving Tuesday afternoon because I was ready to get home, okay? But nonetheless, in the next video, I'm going to give a lot more detail on the ins and outs of midwifery care versus OB care, because I did have an OB, and obviously I did experience the hospital. And there are a lot of things that I believe that women need to know before having a baby, before even getting pregnant, just to know what your options are. I feel like there are a lot of things that we aren't taught until it's your time. So stay tuned for the next video. All right, bye.